What is up, everyone? Portal Master Studios here. Just realizing only one of our screens is sharing, which is bizarre, but that's fine. So today we are both filming for the first time in a while. And yo, Jordan Bricks, what is up? Big shout out to him, by the way, because he boosted our server on Discord, which is pretty legit. And yeah, we're just gonna be chilling and filming today.
All right, well, let's get right into it. This one will be a bit shorter. So today I'm just streaming the last of the intro clips for the characters, or rather just even the test footage for it. And then speaking of which, my snack for today will be this chocolate Easter bunny that I bought from Walmart for $2 because
Dang.
all of my other snacks are gone.
This is gonna sound horrible. Easter hasn't happened yet, right?
No.
Okay.
It's like 2 weekends. I think it's the 16th, if I'm not wrong. Because we specifically we're fine for that in-person session because it is Easter.
Oh, got it. That makes sense.
Okay. Well, I think I'll start. Let's just film it.
Indeed. Jordan Briggs says $2 is a freaking great deal. Welcome, Caleb. Thanks for coming. VIRXS says back at it again. Oh, yeah. Brick Awakens. Yo, everyone. What is up? Gonna just do this morning. I was gonna edit the winners video for our last brick film competition, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna actually film something for it. So we're gonna see if this doesn't work. It doesn't work, but my idea is to put up have Batman walk over, and then put up the video of the winner on the little screen. So we'll see if that works out. Brick Awakens says Easter is Sunday the 17th. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. And welcome, Copper. Yeah, so speaking of jank, because I'm using my duct tape stand today to film, but speaking of jank stands for filming, yesterday I needed to get an extreme low angle shot of this project I'm working on. And the only way to do that was to flip my phone sideways and with clay get it at the exact angle I needed. But it was all held up by clay. So if I tapped it with any amount of force larger than a hair, it would move and everything would collapse. So it took 3 tries, but I finally got it. It was a pretty cool shot. And then I wanted it's someone hitting someone with a bat, and I wanted them to hit it 4 times. And after the 3rd hit, I tapped the phone. I was like, 3 hits is good enough. Good enough for me. Jordan Brick says, hey, Portal, is that Batcave good? This Batcave is legit. I really like the set. I think it's $10, $15 overpriced, which is why I was so happy to get it 30% off, 33% off. But it's a great set. But yeah, eBay, especially right now, you can find loads of new inbox for $20 cheaper than normal. So I would definitely recommend trying that out. Also, I have decided that if we hit 190 Discord members today on stream, and we're 5 away from that, I will be dropping a set. So definitely join if you haven't already. Link in description.
I like how you corrected yourself there because you didn't run that by me before stream.
I was good. I was gonna run it by you, but I didn't think about it till after we stopped talking, and then I was like, well, I only have 10 minutes to write this title, so I won't commit Dragon. I'll give him a break.
I love the idea of you just springing it on only me. If we get this many likes, Dragon will drop a set. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh, you shouldn't have told me that. That's happening next time. That's happening next time. I'm just gonna commit you. I can do it on a community post beforehand too, so everyone will already be committed to the idea. We should do something where I don't know. There's 2 goals. And whatever goal is bigger, we each commit to one of the goals, and whatever goal is bigger, that person has to drop the set or something. Hey, Breakaholics. Yeah, well, not guessing. Guessing. Bro.
Gambling is just guessing with money.
Well, so did you know you can't gamble inside of schools legally?
Yes, I knew that.
Oh, I didn't. So, well, my film teacher came to our class yesterday, and he's like, hey, you guys are going to be doing part of like the school news for the rest of the school year. And we're like, lit. And he's like, bring me an idea by tomorrow. So we come up with this like gambling ring idea. And then he tells us that's illegal for some reason, which is stupid. So then we're like, well, what if you had to pay to watch? And then you make a guess. And like, if you happen to get a guess, you get like your ticket back. And apparently that's also illegal. So
Yeah, that is
Oh, well.
also gambling.
would have been legit, but oh well.
Portal just casually trying to gamble in school.
I was trying to get other people to gamble, to be fair. I was going to take the profit.
I see. So you were forming a gambling ring.
Exactly. But it was a guessing ring. A guessing ring. Because we weren't gambling.
Yes, you weren't gambling. You were only guessing.
With payouts. Copper says, Dragon, haven't you learned how spontaneous Portal can be? He puts spontaneous in quotes like it's an insult.
I think it is in this situation.
Okay. By the way, if anyone's been watching the last couple streams where I've been trying to film, I finally figured out what the problem was. I was using the version of the app from 2016, and apparently you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, Portal's a bad habit of just not updating things.
Yeah, I don't like to update because they always change stuff around. But sometimes they actually add good stuff. And in that case, you should update.
Yeah. You know that sneeze.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, funny story about dad sneezes. My dad once sneezed, and while I was on a Discord call with my younger brother upstairs, so we're like on 2 floors because I'm in the basement, and I heard him sneeze like through the floor, and then I heard him sneeze on the Discord call like slightly after like an echo. One of the funniest things that ever happened because I'm like, someone needs to take their allergy meds. Yeah, there we go. He heard me, so now he's doing some comedic effects over there.
Yo, the Darkroom 96. What is up? Thanks for joining. This what is this called? The stream.
Slightly important.
Slightly important. Is the name important?
Technically,
Probably.
speaking, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm noticing a limitation of the wing piece. I can't put the arm behind.
Oh, that sucks.
That might be a little bit of a problem. We'll see.
Ah, no, that's going to be a problem for me, isn't it? A much larger delay on the camera now than I did before. Interesting.
I hit.
Oh,
I hit the table.
Sounded painful.
The only pain I'm feeling is the fact that it knocked the camera a little bit. I need a more sturdy camera.
Hey, Fun with D. Lee, what is up? Thanks for joining. Brickaholic says, by the way, in time I was eating noodles and I laughed so freaking hard I literally made the noodles go out my nose.
I knew a guy who could suck the noodles up his nose, have it coming out both his nose and his mouth, and then he do a little floss thing. It was one of the grossest things I've ever seen.
That's
yeah.
quite descriptive, Dragon.
Yeah, you're welcome for that image. And it was even worse to see.
Hey, bro, says Emmett Brick Studios. And Bakakak says the Darkroom 96.
Interesting.
Indeed. Brickaholic says there's some delay on stream, so if anyone else is getting that, definitely let me know. We can try to look into that.
Just still getting used to filming at a higher FPS.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm trying to make
All
sure.
right, Brickaholics.
Well,
Gonna put you in a timeout for a little bit. Let's try to keep it a little more positive. Sorry to cut you off there, Jerry.
no, you're good. You're good. All right, there we go. Go down for the slam.
Okay, there's so many features on this version of the app.
What
Definitely worth
features are you
upgrading.
looking at in particular?
All the buttons are like readily available versus before I had to hit like 3 buttons to do one thing, which got annoying over time. It's just like, I don't know. It's just it has such a nicer look. And every time I select a frame, it doesn't like deselect every other frame.
Go. Thinking a little bit of this, a little bit more of this.
Any new releases or sets you've been looking at, Dragon?
No, I saw the leaks for the new line of Ninjago. Those look kind of good. I'll tell you that. They've got quite the unique pieces for the pre-renders. I'll say that.
Oh, yeah. Those are looking good. I always like, it's always hard to tell with the pre-renders, how accurate they're going to be. But if they look like that, but better, that'd be legit.
Absolutely. Slightly difficult to film with and do comments, I'll tell you that.
I know, right? I'm like going back and forth. Speaking of which, it was just filming last night, Joker versus the Green Goblin. And at the very end, I realized I hadn't picked out a winner yet. And I just kind of sat there sitting, and I was like, I really don't feel like either of them should win. I don't have an opinion. I'm like, I already picked who won. I'm not going to reveal it, but who do you think would win between the Joker and the Green Goblin?
The Joker.
Interesting. Chad, if you have any opinions, let us know who should win. It's already been chosen, but time to tell me if I was wrong or not. All right, so it won't let us both screen share at the same time for some reason. So I'm just swapping between yours and mine. Okay, we're seeing.
Sounds fun.
All right, lit. Yeah, sorry. That like 2-second delay between you and me.
I know. Killer.
We got Green Goblin says the Dark Room 96. And Brick Awakens says Green Goblin for the win. Let's see. Darkroom says this is the first time I've seen Portal put someone in the timeout. Yeah, usually Copper handles it, but this time I was like, hey, I see the chat before everyone else, so I usually should be the one putting it in timeout, but I tend to like do this thing where I don't look until like after it's been posted to everyone, which is a great habit to be in. And then in terms of Marvel versus DC, I definitely like DC more, but in terms of who won that fight, I stopped thinking about in Marvel DC. I was like, who would win? And then I was like, at this point, who's thrown more punches? And that was kind of how I based it for some reason. Okay. Just realizing for this walk sequence, there's no studs to walk on. So I'm doing this Jenk Clay thing. We'll see if that works out in post. Oh my gosh, it might actually work. That's great. Love it when that happens.
Always great.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Shoot.
What happened?
All right, this set is this really cool play feature, right, where the computer moves.
Ooh, I see.
Not a fun play feature when you're trying to keep it still.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm just realizing. Shoot. All right, I think it's not too late to save this. Let's cut a little bit of clay. All right, it's gonna move like a hair once, and hopefully it doesn't move again after that.
I should probably put the villains that this is painting to there instead of just painting to absolutely nothing and then going, oh shoot. Just some random wackos.
Brick Awaken says there's a slim chance Joker could win because the Joker gas. That's true. That's true. Hey, Brickaholics. We're happy to have you back. But yeah, we just don't insult members around here. So just chill a little bit. I mean, it's Saturday morning, man. Saturday morning. Or night, I guess, depending on where you are. Copper says Green Goblin will pick up the Joker on his glider and drop him for a great height. Oh, that okay. Not to disappoint, I did not film the glider because A, I misplaced it and didn't find it till this morning, and B, I was like, I did not feel like doing that much masking. It was cool, but I was like, it's gone. I'm not gonna look for it.
It's just conveniently not where I left it.
So instead, I did a two-way masking with the Green Goblin bomb, which was definitely less work. 100%. And I did this thing where I forgot to take a true clean frame. So I had to make a true clean frame from multiple decently clean frames, if you follow what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like you got to find the picture where like the left side of the screen is empty and then the right side and like...
Or you do the good old erase everything except the element you want on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
So it is technically on the clean frame, and it doesn't look that bad unless you mask badly.
I love the new like erasing tool though. Like shows you where you're like pointing, and I find it super useful. Like it puts like a little circle around your finger, at least on mobile. I haven't tried erasing on this yet. Question for you, Dragon. Brickaholic says, yeah, what minifigure is the bird person?
So the minifigure is a mix of quite a few figures. So the legs are just a straight black leg piece. The head piece is from the CMF, or just the... Is it just the minifigure series? What's the acronym for that?
CMF, yep. Collectible minifigure series.
Oh, collectible, not custom. Okay, yeah. It's the CMF. I believe it's a kid in a penguin costume. So that's where the head comes from. And then I used an eagle Chima chest, like torso, and put black arms on it, as well as some of the raven wings on the back.
Nice, nice. We got some people who it's 11:30 in the morning for on Sunday, which is crazy because we're like, for me, it's only 5 o'clock on Saturday. So I still got, I mean, it'll still be Saturday for a while for me.
Yeah, same with me. If I do this right, the idea is the flame will follow the camera. Keyword if
that would be cool.
we're just gonna tap it over one. Okay, and then these guys are just gonna go.
Boom. The shutter sound is like so loud for some reason.
You can turn it off. It's in the settings.
Oh, really? That's
Yep.
awesome. Couldn't
turned
turn it
mine
off
off.
on the 2016 version.
I could not deal with that the entire time I was filming. That would be terrible. Yeah, you know, just doing what. Oh, okay. Nope, never mind. That brick in the side was structurally integral. Cool, good to know.
Gotta love that.
Tried to remove a brick that I thought was
Brickaholic says, "Yeah, I'm an Aussie. Everything's upside down." That meme's been around for a long time now.
It is, or it has. All right, I'll just have to deal with it like that.
So it's so funny what people will believe like about other states, right? Because like someone was talking to me the other day about like what's like weird like sayings Minnesota has, right? So I said a couple and they're like, "Oh, that's not that weird," and they're like, "Yeah, that's pretty normal." And I was like, "Whoa, hold up! You call Minnesota normal?" Or they said plain. So I was like, "Okay, I got something for you." And I said like I don't even remember what it was, but it was a string of gibberish. And they're like, "What does that mean?" And I'm like, "It means beautiful," or "That's the best translation there is." And they go, "Whoa, that's so cool, right?" And then they go to English class, right? And I walk into English class, and like between the minute we both walk in, all of a sudden everyone's saying it, and they're like, "That's such a cool saying." I'm like, "Oh man,
Was this like the Scar polar bear story?
yes." I like it because I feel like if anyone I've met in California ever goes to Minnesota, they're gonna be in for a surprise of how differently it is than what I described. It's kind of funny. Just gotta mess with people a little bit.
Do a little bit of trolling.
Exactly. It's my motto. It's trollable.
Oh, that's so nice. Hold on, let me get this at a good speed.
Goodbye, Fundy Lee.
I'm gonna put up.
Oh, no one. If no one helps him, he will leave. What do you need help with, Fundy Lee? Finding the Discord thing. Fundy Lee, check the description. Or actually, you know what? I'll just throw it up. I always forget if it's going to... Because one time I accidentally banned myself from the stream by posting a link. I'm like, this is my stream.
I have too many frames.
All right, that link should work. And it didn't ban me, so that's good. Whoa, wait, hold on. Go back. That camera movement is nice.
The camera move took so long, but it turned out so nicely, except for the fact that there's a brick in the side.
Oh!
I tried taking it out. That's why there was a secondary camera movement, and it made it work.
That's painful.
Yeah, I don't know why it's so slow. I'm running it at like 13 frames per second. All right, let's try 16 or 15.
Fundy Lee just joined the Discord. We appreciate it. Thank you. 4 more members, and I will be dropping a set. And I'll let the Discord vote on that set. So
I got to delete frames, don't I?
Yep. Or redo. Those are like the two options.
Well, I think I want it at 12. I think that's the speed I want. And there's parts that are too slow and parts that are too fast. Or not. So this is a little slow. This is fine. This is perfectly fast. It's this like move. I don't think they're snappy enough to it. Okay, I'm gonna go through and just edit out the clean frames and deal with that first. Okay. Oh no! Stop onion skinning. Okay, that's fine. Okay, well, let's just quick erase that. I think this character honestly has some of the most potential for like physical, like non After Effects, like practical things because of the flight, which is
Yeah.
and this is going to be the character that's going to cause me the most problem because technically speaking, he is always flying in character unless he is unable to, because that's his speed.
I'll have fun with that.
Yeah. So.
Hello, Flash.
Good boy. Flash is a good boy. He's just a little loud.
Bro, he made a power move today.
What?
Power move. Bro, Flash is my dog, for anyone wondering. Power move this morning. He's barking outside, right? So I go, hey, do you want to go inside? Because he's in our backyard. And because usually, like, he'll stop because he's like, he knows what that means, and he doesn't like going inside when we're all outside. And instead, he struts through the dog door, inside, goes to the front door, and starts barking again.
Oh my gosh.
Couldn't believe it. Absolute power move.
Ugh. Yeah, there's a dog at my work today, and I'm like, so just generally, in order to, properly assert the dominance over like the group of dogs, I try not to break eye contact first. I always make sure the dog breaks eye contact. That way they know that, yeah, you can't do that to me. Except for this one dog today, who I didn't remember it was this dog because I'd seen him once before. And so he comes in. I'm like, oh, it's just like a humpy little dog that's nothing out of the ordinary. Until I accidentally locked eye contact with him. And in that situation, I just stare at them until they look away, right? At that point, they've lost the staring contest, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this guy keeps staring at me. And then he starts freaking growling at me. And he's like making moves like he's like gonna attack me. I'm like, you stupid, you're kickable size. Like, I'm not gonna kick a dog.
There's an iconic dragon quote.
Think of it this way.
You're kickable size.
A tall person doesn't mean to punch a small person, right? It's not on the forefront of their mind.
Dragon, you're digging a bigger hole here, I feel like.
If someone who is 5'1" walks up to a 6'4" dude and slaps him in the face, that is an objectively stupid decision. Because odds are the tall guy is going to win. So when a midget of a dog does that to me, I don't want to get into an altercation. I have no interest in injuring this dog. I have no interest in getting hurt myself. I have stuff to do today. I don't want to deal with that. So I put him on a lead, and he's like growling and snapping at the lead the entire time. And I put him in timeout, and then he finally looked away. But it was just that, like, I was just so like taken aback because that's the first time that has happened. The dog's like, you know what? It's time for me to try and assert dominance over this person who's like 4 to 5 times my size. But that was a fun situation. And that's when I remembered who the dog was, because last time he was here, he did a similar thing where we let the dogs in to the playroom through like a gate acclimation area so the dogs can get used to all the dogs being around them, and then they go into the big room, right? And we leave them, so it's like a little airlock type thing. So the dogs can see each other, they can not cause problems. And so when I let the dog through, this dog tried to attack it. So what I usually do is I just sort of like push him away. But then he tried to attack me. And so I had to put him on a lead. And I'm like, oh, it's you little frick. But yeah, nothing else happened with that dog. He just sort of, I avoided going near that dog because I'm not interested in getting bit. Sheer safety is already bad enough.
Oh, of course. Real quick, welcome Willbrook Animation Studios. Thanks for coming. He says, what are your guys' opinions on the Dark Trooper attack Lego set? I feel it's overpriced, like all Star Wars sets. But I feel like the figures are amazing.
So that tank that you showed on the Discord, I like that. That looks so cool to me.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. To be fair, have you seen what it's supposed to look like?
Yes, because I played the Lego Star Wars games.
You still like it?
Yes. It's cooler to me.
Ignoring the figs.
Yes, I could care less about the figures.
What? Oh my gosh.
Itself is what I
I'll
like
probably
about
buy that set for the fakes because they're so cool.
Okay,
Purple
I'll
Stormtrooper
trade the
is
tank
cool.
off you if you
Clone.
don't want the tank. I
Are
don't
you
want the
serious?
tank. Yeah.
I don't want the tank.
I love the tank. It's super cool.
I don't like the tank.
I probably
Yeah.
won't trade it. I'll just probably buy it off you because trading doesn't really work well. I'll
That's
just buy
fair.
it for like $30 or categorize
The whole
the
set's
price.
40. I'm down for that.
No. As in, you know how you can look up how much the minifigures would cost online?
Oh,
Just take,
yeah.
make it so that it would be like, I don't know, 75% of the actual cost, and then I'll pay the rest for the minifigures. So you're getting a better deal than just buying the minifigures, and I don't have to buy the tank at full price.
Oh, sounds good to me. Because those figures, I love them. I love them. Finally get a mace. Loving those purple clones, and I'm always happy to build up my droid army.
All right, Dragon, I have a question, or not Dragon, Portal. I have a question for you. When I'm masking, the shadow is not on the ground because I have to erase the support shadow. How do you fix that? Do you fully erase the shadow?
You fully erase the shadow, and then you draw a transparent black shadow under it afterwards in post.
And how do you make that shadow look good or right?
Okay, so I'm not even gonna lie. A lot of the times, I won't even draw the shadow. But,
yeah, because it doesn't look the same without it.
If it's a lot of frames, you're gonna want to try to do a shadow. I'd suggest erasing all of it first, and then like take one frame before you erase it, and like mess around with like the drawing tool until you get like a shadow that looks the same, and then just kind of draw the shadow. Is like my best way to explain it. I'm not great at it. Brotherhood Workshop's amazing at it. I'm not great at it. Welcome, New Bear. I love all like the studio names. Like there's so many studio names. I love it in the chat today.
All right.
Me switching around like rapidly.
Okay. I'm happy with that frame.
All right. Yeah, I hope that works.
Contact. All right. Okay, these are all non-erased frames. Was that the only masking I did in that shot? That feels really good if it was. It really was, because this is just here. Okay, let me get rid of clean frames then. Okay, I wonder if I select this section, we'll just play that. No.
I'm not getting light flicker either. That's nice.
It's too smooth is the problem. I filmed too many pictures, which is weird. I thought I'd go the other way.
It's odd.
Okay.
Is it too many pics or is it not enough easing?
It's not enough easing, so I need to cut out some pictures in the middle. Little. Enough. I think this one can go. This one can go too.
Hey, Blitzbricks. Welcome. What is up? How are you doing? Been loving those videos recently, Blitzbricks. The quality is just insane.
Okay, let's see this. It is a little, that is a little snappier. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so it's here.
Dragon, do you have any trouble with the Discord display, like when it says what game you're playing?
Nope, because I don't really use it.
Okay. Mine for like the past 3 years now keeps saying I'm playing Tapwater, and it'll be like, been playing Tapwater for like 5 months.
That is because you have a custom status, if I'm not wrong.
Okay. So I can put on the custom status, and then when I remove, because that's what I thought at first too. When I remove the custom status, it'll go back, like if I play Minecraft, it'll interrupt it and say playing Minecraft. And then after I'm done playing Minecraft, it'll go back and be like, okay, once again, you're playing tap water. Which is bizarre. Like, what is tap water? That's what I want to know.
That's what a decent amount of people want to know.
Yeah, I know. I get DMs all the time about it. What is tap water? I'm like, I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Hey, Copper says, Portal, shout out to D. Lee, just joined. Hey, shout out. We are at 186 now, which means we are just a couple away. Just a couple away. 4 members away in Discord from me dropping the set. I'll probably do it this stream because I got all the stuff set up for it. Also, we just hit 500,000 views on the channel yesterday.
Oh, hot dang.
I know, right? So thank you to everyone who's been watching our vids. Especially that one guy who watched 500,000 times. Nah, that'd be crazy. One guy just watches like every video a lot of times.
Okay, let's see what the speed of this is. Oh, that's so much nicer. Okay. You guys won't see the final product until I post it because I'm going to add like Fire, After Effects, and that stuff. So I'm going to start recording. Hold on. Are you going to show my face?
Want me to remove you from on screen?
No, it's still remote camera. I'm good.
Hey, thanks, Breakaholics, for the congrats. Someone's asking to see the full stop mode, but yeah.
So currently it's still in stages right now. I have not finished it yet. So I'm working on the 4 parts of it, and I will show you what the final thing, or rather, I'm going to post what the final thing is.
This is all feeling real familiar. I'm hoping I haven't done this set before. If so, whoops.
Uh-oh.
That would be sad because I'm halfway through it at this point. I feel like I should check, but I also don't want to check. I can't remember if it feels familiar for me building it the first time I built it, or if it feels familiar because I very recently filmed it. Hoping it's the first. You know, maybe we'll do something unique with the second half of this. Yeah.
So what time are we getting off the stream, Portal?
We are getting off the stream. I think I can go 40 more minutes. Okay. I can't guarantee it, but I think I can go 40 more minutes.
I think I can.
Yeah, I like this filming during the stream, though. I feel so efficient.
Yeah, I do. And I mean, honestly, it's so hard for me to film out of streaming. Obviously, I'm going to edit this thing, and that I'm not going to do on camera, unless I might. But it's good motivation to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously, there's an audience watching. You got to be professional. Got to make sure you're doing stuff right.
Yeah.
Stop. Got to keep going.
And I don't know about you, but motivation-wise, at least for me, filming is the harder thing. Because it's once you have it filmed, it's well, I've done all the work. I may as well finish it off now.
Exactly. There's nothing worse than something that isn't finished.
Yeah.
Something not started, that's pretty much fine by me. But once I get a complete picture of what I'm doing, then I start really getting. Frick! I edited the entire erase in one stroke. Dang it.
Oh no!
Every single time.
Hey, welcome MAB Studios. Let's see. Darkrooms96 says, where does Dragon post his videos? Dragon posts his videos on this channel, just like me, as he co-runs it with me.
Yeah, this is also technically I'm part of this YouTube channel. You don't see me post very much because I'm not as good at stop motion as Portal is, but I'm going to be trying to post some more long form content in the form of basically D&D, not story time videos, but almost recap videos of the sessions that I DM for Portal and a couple of my friends.
Gonna be amazing.
Portal's first D&D game, so you know his content is going to be great. He's done some smart things, he's done some dumb things, and he hasn't hit a single fireball that doesn't also include a teammate.
You know what I'm just realizing?
Yeah.
It's gonna be super confusing when we like have someone else on the stream more than once who isn't part of the channel.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be like, hey, they're part of the channel too. We're gonna be like, no, they have their own complexities. Burn that bridge when we get to it.
Exactly. Your character is very good at burning things.
I like burning stuff.
Completely unincriminating. For legal reasons, this is a joke.
Of course, everything I say on stream for legal reasons is a joke. By the way, if you're a streamer, don't commit crimes because like the chances you said it on stream very much high because it's good content. You couldn't help yourself. Like if I committed a crime, I wouldn't be able to help myself but saying it on stream because it's good content.
This is what our lawyers
it's content
said, to create an alibi.
Yeah. Yep. I'm reading off a script right now.
I mean, we are filmmakers, so technically we're very good at making scripts.
You would think. The amount of times I script stuff, though, is like so low.
Yeah, this
I
is
should
scripted right now.
Most of the time, my scripts are like a couple of like pictures of poorly drawn faces.
The whole point of me doing the D&D stuff is so I don't have to write a script. I just have to remake something. Like, in all seriousness, all the content is already made, and the odds of me catching up to it is so small because the sessions are pretty dense depending on how much I'm filming.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm filming one session per week, I won't catch up until the campaign is over.
Some chat real quick. Fundy Lee says I'm calling him on Discord right now. Fundy Lee, I'm streaming right now. I'm not able to answer that, unfortunately. Sorry. Happy to DM after them. Hey, Abe. Welcome to the stream. MAB says, I made a Brickheads build video the same style as yours, but with the Statue of Liberty. I love that set. I'll have to check out that video, man. That's like, of all the Brickheads I don't have, that one is probably my favorite. I think it's so cool. Did I just mess up? No. Hopefully not. Ah, shoot.
This frame had different lighting than the other one. Dang it.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah, time to erase most of the set. I thought it was good. It was not. What I usually do in this situation is I use a line of like a plane of like some background set item, and I only erase that, something that the main frame overlaps with.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, so here I use the brown and the floor, which is kind of rough because it's the entire floor, but still is better than doing all of it.
See you, Brickaholics. Thanks for coming along. MAB, you got a dog? Yes, I have two dogs. I have a red border collie and a young puppy that is a flat-coated retriever. Dogs are fun.
Dogs are fun. Dogs are great.
Speaking of which.
Speaking of which, barking ensues. Are they doing the thing where they bark out the window because one of them started doing it, so they both have to look smart?
Yep, that would be what they're doing.
Always good. Always good.
Always good, yeah.
Very, very intelligent.
They can never decide like where's the best place to bark either, because like if something happens on the side of the house, they can never decide if they should go to the backyard to bark at it or the front door. So they'll like just run back and forth.
Yeah, it's like a surround sound system of bark.
Exactly, 360 degrees. So it's so funny. I was realizing because we were putting in a new moderation bot for the Discord, and I was realizing I had to hide some channels from it. But it's interesting. The Discord has like 3 levels of like different chat areas because there's the main Discord, right, which everyone can see, and then
Yep.
there's like the moderation hub, which you, me, and our 2 mods can see, Copper and Caleb. And then there's the channels that only you and me use, which is like its own subsection in the subsection. It's like Discordception. Which got me thinking, because we have this leveling system. Someone was like, whoa, what happens if someone gets to the top level? I'm like, I don't know, but maybe we'll have like some, I don't know, exclusive chat. Of course, it'll like have to wait until multiple people get there, I guess. So we'll see. Who knows? Hey, Arttoon Studios. I know I just got here, but I'm going to leave. I'll be back. Well, thank you for dropping by and coming back. We appreciate it. Oh my gosh. Copper says these are definitely Cali Dogs Portal Masters. Always talking, not saying much.
Oh.
Actually, ironically, neither of them is from California. Flash, or yeah, Phoebe's from Minnesota, actually. We had to drive down to get her. And Flash is from Florida. Which
Flash
is
is
odd.
from Florida?
Flash is from Florida, I know.
No wonder you're so crazy.
Yeah, for real.
Bro, both times you've gotten dogs, you've driven like ridiculously far to get them, though.
Oh, yeah. Bro, Phoebe was a lot like, so we flew into Minnesota, right? But when we got her, like, we weren't able to fly her in a plane because she was too big at that point. So we had to drive from Minnesota back to California with like a brand new puppy. It was quite the adventure.
That sounds like an interesting road trip.
We got so lucky because she was still young enough where like if you play with her for 5 minutes, she'll fall asleep.
Nice.
Yeah. But like we had to do this whole drive in 2 days, right? So I couldn't drive because we found out after we got out there that apparently you got to be like 21 to drive a rental car, which is stupid, by the way. So that was a good thing to figure out after we got there. So we get there, and basically my job was to like take care of the puppy, and then we'd get to the hotel and we'd have 4 hours in the hotel.
Oh,
So the driver would sleep. I'd have to stay awake because every time we got to the hotel, Phoebe decided that was her time to go crazy. So like between all of us, we probably got like 8 hours of sleep combined each night. It was quite the thing.
gosh.
Lots of energy drinks and Mountain Dews and stuff.
Good. I approve.
Back before Spark existed too.
Spark is fire. I still have so many cases of Spark.
Spark is so good. I gotta get a case at some point. Except from where we live, they don't sell cases. Like I got one a while back because I was up north and they had one last week. But down here they still don't sell them for some reason, which is so sad. Like you can get like the $4 bottle, but
Oh, don't do those.
it's way too painful to buy. Yeah,
They're better from the can as well.
they are. Yeah, I agree. So fun fact, I didn't realize this. Minnesota McDonald's Coca-Cola is actually scientifically better tasting than Burger King's.
Really?
Yeah, so I guess McDonald's pays extra to get it delivered in titanium. And Burger King gets it delivered in plastic. And I guess that changes, like, the plastic degrades the flavor ever so slightly.
Really?
It's so interesting. Yeah, apparently. This is like a legit thing that they do, which is crazy. Okay, I finished filming that.
Who was the one who originally told McDonald's to transport in titanium, though? Like, that must have been a weird board meeting. He's like, all right, we have run out of things to do. How do we improve McDonald's beyond what it already is? And some guy goes, titanium. And the guy just looks at him. He goes, what are you talking about, Steve? Why?
All I'm saying is the Coca-Cola salesman who sold like barely tasting better Coke in titanium to McDonald's deserves a raise.
Oh, absolutely.
Like that's quite the feat. Good for him.
Bro, it's probably like he was just like messing around. He's like, bro, what if I just bought a titanium cup? And his office workers are like, no way, bro. He's like, wait, it actually tastes better. And then he's like, you know what I bet I could do? kill it. And he did. He did.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Hey, Emic Brick Studios, welcome. What is up? MAB has a 6-month-old black Labrador named Cosmo. Labradors are so awesome. Oh, Dragon, this one's for you. Break Awaken
really?
says, I just saw one of your old videos called Relic Hunter trailer from 4 years ago.
Yeah, that was a time. That was a time ago.
Oh yeah, that was a time ago. It's quite the time ago.
Quite a while ago. Relic Hunters. I had high hopes for Relic Hunters because I've always dabbled in more long form content. Portal's done a lot more shorter stuff because generally shorter is better for the algorithm.
Well, I think it kind of depends because I feel like a mix is definitely nice.
Yeah,
which I think has always been our strength. But so speaking of like different materials having different tastes, gold is known for like not leaving any taste on foods. So yeah, so I used to like do like food test tasting because they pay people for it, which is amazing. And then like for some reason I wasn't allowed to do it for anymore, which sucked. But anyway, bro, like it was like the best thing ever. Like they pay you to test ice cream and cereals and stuff, like dream job. But so they would always have us test the ice cream in gold spoons, which I thought was so stupid because no one in their house is eating ice cream with gold spoons. So it doesn't matter what just the ice cream tastes like. It matters what the ice cream tastes like with the normal spoons, at least in my opinion. Which I always thought that was an odd one.
What are you talking about? You don't eat ice cream with gold spoons, Portal?
I don't. Do you?
No, I'm just messing with you.
That's what I thought. But it's so odd. I also, fun fact, was one of like the first out of like a couple thousand people to try the Cocoa Lucky Charms, and I told them that they should never widely produce it because it sucked. What they did? They widely produced it anyway. So.
But was it a success? Is the real question.
I don't know. I don't like Lucky Charms. I think it was because they still make it, and I got paid for telling them not to make it. So that's like my dream job right there.
Bro, why is the lighting off? Gosh dang. The lighting's off on so many frames. Yeah, with the clean frame.
I don't understand how sometimes the clean frame will be the only frame with a different color. That's what really confuses me.
I think there's a slight chance that when the camera adjusts, it might change the lighting settings. And so if something is in foreground that wasn't before, the lighting might change because of that.
That's annoying.
It is. It's really annoying, actually. Especially considering we don't tend to use green screens, which might be smart, but you know, that's a lot more work.
Exactly. Are you on automatic or manual?
I think I'm on automatic.
Oh, yeah, that would be your problem.
I don't really know how to change it.
Neither do I. Emerging Darkness says, good job on the masking. Masking is not easy.
No, masking is so terrible. Bro, the other mask was so clean. This one is just not it, Chief.
Okay, we got some chat. Abe says, my friend might join. Awesome, awesome. MAB says, going to take a few painful days to rebuild the ultimate Batmobile. Oh, I love that set. I regret not getting that one. Beautiful, beautiful display piece. And Copper says, Portal, Lucky Charms are magically delicious. What is wrong with you, especially the marshmallows? The marshmallows are okay. But the part I really don't like is the non-marshmallow part. You know the part where like they make it from cardboard? Like they don't actually, but they basically.
You mean the Cheerio part?
Yeah, the disgusting Cheerio part. I don't like that.
The healthy part in the marshmallow cereal?
I'd rather eat salad. I just don't like it. It tastes so odd to me.
That's like saying, you know the salad, the stuff that's not the croutons. I don't like that part.
Oh man, you got me there. I just don't like.
They love the croutons more, but it's still essential to be a salad. You can't just eat straight marshmallows, Portal.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And even the marshmallows, I don't think they're that good. I think they're overrated in Lucky Charms.
Yeah, at the camp I work at, we have basically off-brand Lucky Charms, or no, off-brand Captain Crunch. Okay. And for me and my buddy, he's the guy who plays Boat of Passing Lakes.
All right.
At one point, we filled, I think it was a soup bowl with the fake stuff and milk. So it was just this big bowl. And, health standards, we both ate out of the same bowl. And it was just like this massive bowl of freaking just fake Captain Crunch, and that was like breakfast. Keep in mind, this is when I was like very active, like lifeguarding, playing games daily, right? So I'm burning a lot of calories, but jeez, it was a lot.
Yeah, the difference of being active and not active. Because I haven't played soccer in like a year now because I tore tendons, and it's like, dang, I used to like be able to eat like a whole pizza, no problem, and now it's like I get full so quick, it's crazy.
Yeah, I most of the time I go on breakfast because I don't really need it. Like I wake up, I just go to school, I eat like a small lunch, and then I eat maybe a box of mac and cheese, which I don't recommend at all because that's extremely unhealthy. But that's beyond the point.
I like breakfast. If of all the meals to skip, breakfast is the one I can't. I can sometimes get away with lunch, but breakfast.
Well, we don't
like,
have good cereal. That's why I tend to skip it. Like my breakfast, if I eat them, is a bagel with butter on it.
Oh, okay.
Which is also not the best taste, but bro, what is my clean frame skills? Gosh. Dang it. That's so bad. I have to erase the entire frame on this one.
Emmett says, nice sword design, bro.
Yeah, this is actually the sword I had for a Relic Hunter's Relic. It was the Sword of Magnetism. Because if you guys don't know, me and Portal sat down like in middle school, and we made like an entire magic system with like different elements and like levels of mastery over the elements, just for no reason at all. Like there was no purpose.
Yeah, I know, it's so odd, but it's so awesome.
Oh yeah, the main
so
reason Relic Hunters was there is because different items. So there was like 3 different types of magic. You could learn it, you could be born with it, or you could only find it in like a relic. And some like were like a mix of that, right? And so Relic Hunters there was a relic for every single type of magic, basically. And they would, like, the plot was they hunt down these relics, and there's an opposing team that's also hunting them down. And each episode would be like a relic, and then they would get the thing, and they would go to the next one. And then at the end, they'd like fight like a mech with all of the relics or something like that. I don't remember what the plot was now because it's been so long.
It's a good video idea.
Yeah, this was the Sword of Magnetism, which was like, it would just float around you and attack on its own.
Nice.
Which was pretty cool, but also a terrible idea when it comes to animating. Because having a sword that's constantly floating and making attacks, I don't know if you've noticed, is a lot of masking.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Back in those days, we would plan things not anticipating how much masking was going to be going into them. Because we were smart.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. And then... It's also like masking is easier though when like there's 3 of us and like we'll just pass it around.
Yeah, bro, I miss that so much.
We play video games
with friends, and we'd just be like, okay, pass the tablet off, your turn. And I think I did I did a lot of the drawing effects because I was visualizing them in my head. Portal did a lot of masking.
Lots of masking.
Yeah, and then if someone else was there, they did like, I think it was just you and I who did the effects most of the time.
I think it mostly was. I think other people would clean frames for us and stuff, though.
Yeah. Filming with multiple people is so nice. Because, like, filming by yourself is okay. But when we filmed with 2 or 3 people, it was just cracked. I remember we did, like, 4 or 5, like, minute-long films in one day when we had 4 people. Because we had 2 sets that were being filmed on. And it was you and I, and then our 2 other animator friends were working on a different one, and it was just amazing.
Yeah, that's like I so miss being able to do that every weekend. That was legit.
Bro, when we found out you're moving, it was every weekend. Like we're like, all right, we gotta finish up this movie that we never ended up doing. But that's what kickstarted the YouTube channel, so I guess it did come to something.
Oh yeah, it's amazing what filming every weekend will do.
Yeah, it definitely improved our skills, I'll tell you that. Which doesn't really show right now with the fact that I've erased an entire frame's worth of masking, but...
Hey, if it works, it works.
And the fact is, it doesn't work very well is the problem. Because there's always going to be like one little spot that you missed. That's what I've found.
Red Reality says, I'm here. I heard there's rockin' Bing chilling. Yes, we are chilling, filming, and what's another thing that rhymes with those? Chilling, filming, and Let's think. Chillin',
Building.
filming, building. Yes, chillin', filming, building. Exactly. That is what we're doing today. Boom. We got it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I think I finally finished with this frame. It hurts my soul, but I did it. Clean up the border.
You know, it's odd how long it took us to stream, like compared to how long we've had the channel.
Bro, I just think it was just like that barrier of like, are we really gonna live stream? Like, can we talk for this long? And then the first
That's
time
true.
it's like, oh, we both love to hear our own voices and we talk very easily. So it's not that hard because it's very easy to have a conversation with Portal, I'll tell you that. He's very smart.
Well, thank you. Easy to have a conversation with you. Very intelligent. I think also, because like you said, it's that barrier of the first time. The first time you go live, you feel like you're just going to happen to go live when the world ends. And it's going to be like, you're going to accidentally face reveal. You're going to like, I don't know, like Dragon says, not be able to talk for that long. That was a big concern. And then it's like you stream and you're like, oh, shoot. The world didn't end this time.
This time, yeah.
Yeah.
There
Unless
are
you're
those streams where the
lucky.
world does try and end on you, but
Gotta push through.
yeah.
Oh, Red Reality says killing is better than building. Okay, we're chilling,
Like a
filming,
villain.
building, and killing. I don't know if those all go together. Killing and chilling. Those can coexist. Kind of.
Especially if you're Mr. Frost.
Mr. Frost, who is that?
Oh, that's not his name, isn't it? Dr. Ice?
Mr.
What's
Freeze.
the Batman villain? Mr. Freeze, there it is.
You almost had it twice. That's got to be worth something.
Worth a prize for $1 million. Okay, so here is a good example of what I was talking about earlier. If you'll notice, this sword is conveniently covering up a very nice square section over here. So even though my frame is misaligned, if I use this sword as the border, I don't have to erase the entire frame.
Oh, that is convenient.
So here and here, don't erase the table. Erase all this stuff. This stuff actually matches up pretty nicely. There we go.
Emmett says killing is bad and brutal, so I choose building.
Yeah,
There we
killing
go.
is a little violent.
To kill or to build? That is the question. Killing is a little violent, Dragon says, as he literally animates someone stabbing someone to death.
Okay, this is the part where the sword comes out, so they're not dying. They get healed in
Oh.
the next short anyways.
So no one dies in that video?
Oh, no, I didn't say that. The main character does die.
Well, then it's all okay. I like how like different violence though in movies is like, because like you can kill 100 stormtroopers and it's like it's chill, but like a protagonist dies. Whoa, totally different.
That's why they don't die that often.
That's true.
Yeah, that was the one problem I had with Infinity War. Spoiler, if you've not seen it so far, is
Yeah.
the idea of the idea of the villain winning was golden. Like that was heart drop when you get to the end of the movie and they all get dusted and there's no one to pick up the dust, right?
Right.
But you know, it's a Marvel movie. They're gonna
I'll
bring
come
him
back.
back. So,
Could you imagine if Marvel had ended with that movie?
oh, that would have been hilarious to me. I would have laughed so hard.
It would have been like the baller move of all time.
Bro, they're just like, yeah, we actually ran out of contracts on all the people, so we just instantly killed them.
That's the last movie. Everyone dies.
Bro, that would be hilarious. Just a movie. I've always wanted to do like a movie where just the villain wins. And I guess that is technically like a pretty common subplot for a decent amount of films.
I love movies where the villain ends. TASM 2 is so good.
All right.
A was Hut says, if you're chilling and killing, who are we killing? We're killing the people not chilling. That's who we're killing. And Red Reality says, hey, Portal, have you played Splitgate? Yes, Splitgate is so amazing. It's like Overwatch, but with portals. It's so much fun. Copper says, yeah, no one ever dies in a Marvel movie if they just come back in another multiverse. Yeah. I smell fire, but I think it's a good kind of fire. So I think we're all good. Top 10 last words.
Bro, the washing machine is catching on fire at my work today.
Oh my gosh, actually?
Yeah, we had.
That's ironic.
So when I left, everything smelled like burnt plastic because we have the mop heads on top of the washing machine, and apparently someone was just like throwing them up there, and they'd miss and they'd fall behind the washing machine, and so there was 8 of them behind the washing machine, in between the washing machine and the wall, which I don't know if you know, not too good for things not lighting on fire. I'll tell you that. So it smelled like burning for a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. We do a little bit of burning.
That's quite the rig you got there, Dragon.
Yeah.
Big sword. Is that just like a 1x6 tile
What do you mean?
for the sword?
Yes, it's a 1x6 flat plate.
That works really well.
It does. It's actually really nice. Oh, thank God this frame is fine. Oh,
Sigh of relief.
I don't think I could have. What is this? What is that?
Not a sigh of relief.
No.
Release.
Do you
Relief.
see the weird black break in the bottom? Why is it there? Okay.
What? Where?
I
Oh.
Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that.
Just gonna ignore it. All right. Program removed.
It meshes enough that I don't have to erase where it is, thankfully.
Oh, that's good.
Thankfully, the lighting matches on this one. So is there... No, you don't know the lighting thing either, do you?
What?
How to...
I'm just not having a problem at the moment, but I'm also
Fine.
not masking.
I mean, I didn't have a problem on the other mask. It was just this one is being, like, super weird.
That's so odd.
So I'm using, like, a book lamp and, like, my other lights. So I think it's probably the other lights are messing with it, if I'm completely honest. Bro, if there's one thing that makes my finger sore, it's masking. Especially masking a lot. Because, like, my finger's bent, and it's just, ugh.
That's when I'm like, you know that Apple Pen?
Yeah.
It'd be so great for masking, I think.
Just any stylus would, probably.
That's true.
Because a stylus wouldn't cost you $400.
That's true. Okay, so I finally got to use the Apple Pen. I see why people like it so much. Like, if you're a big digital art person, it's really cool. Like, it draws like a pencil. Like, if you use more of the side, it draws bigger. It has, like, depth pressure about how much you're... I'm not saying it's worth $400. It's crazy. But
it's
it
actually
really
$400?
cool technology. Oh, I didn't think... I don't know. I thought you pulled that number out because you knew it was.
No, I was exaggerating because Apple prices are ridiculously overpriced.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it's...
Do you remember the
it's
whole
expensive, though.
MacBook, like the 3-part computer where the stand was like $1,000 and people
I do not.
still bought it? Oh, that was a
my
huge
gosh.
meme. It was because Apple is the EA of technology. They have so much DLC garbage. You know, got to be environmentally friendly so they don't send you your charging cord in the box.
Which is worse because
you buy a boxes. Box. Yeah.
Well, did you see Android, when they did that, made fun of them and then deleted the tweet and did it themselves?
No.
Yeah. So now they all do it. Apple's just the first one to do it, ironically, with that one. Well, usually Apple's the worst, though.
But here's the thing. Android, you don't really need to buy a new charging cord because it's all USB-C.
That's true.
Which is a standardized form of charging cord. Whereas Apple's like, you know what? We're going to use our lightning cords because they're definitely more efficient than a USB-C. All right, there we go. Let's see how this turns out.
At some point, I'm going to run out of builds to do with this thing.
Oh, that's smooth. It was so worth the time.
Hey, awesome.
All right, I'm going to do a walk test with Ulrich.
Does he have the long feet that you were showing me?
No, I can't put those on the bricks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see
if right.
I want to do like a wing pattern. So like as he's moving, his wings are doing something.
Okay.
So like he takes a step forward, his wings go in, and as he leans, I'm gonna see how it goes. Why do you flip backwards, camera? It's just illogical. Come on, there you go.
We got some Spider-Man quotes in the chat. I love
Okay,
seeing
so
it.
what's neutral position? I think neutral position is going to be wings back. And then focus on him. Okay. So I'm thinking step forwards. So hand goes back, hand goes forwards. And then we have a little bit of movement inwards. Then we have step here. Like that. We got more movement backwards, more hand movement forwards. Wings go there. Get the and then yeah, the clean swipe. Or no, these move back out.
Hey, you see Red Reality? Yeah, Emergent Dark. Yeah, Congress got it. Thank you. MAB says, I want to get the 1989 Batmobile soon because it's going to retire and it's 20% off right now. Yeah, I know that deal is insane. And then after that, in like a year, I want to get the Tumbler. Yeah, that I don't have the Tumbler, but that 89 Batmobile is just insane. They did a phenomenal job on it, especially if you're a Batman fan. Like, definitely a great set. 20% off is a great deal because everyone knows once that thing retires, it's definitely going to go up again.
What was the previous frame here? Step. And then back down.
Okay, it's so much nicer to take pictures with the remote camera because you don't have to worry about hitting the phone.
Yeah, I
do like
completely
that.
agree.
Remember that one time we tried like the clap thing?
Oh, that
But
was
like
so
it didn't
bad.
detect. Yeah, it didn't detect. Like it was like when you take a picture, or when you clap, it'll take a picture, right? So you don't have to touch the phone. Seems like a great idea. Unfortunately, like it will only detect the claps 10% of the time, and then you'd like take a step, and it'd be like, "Oh, we're gonna take a picture," because that was a clap. So unfortunately, didn't work too well. We should do a video someday where we just like download every stop motion app we can find and like test them all out. See what truly is the best. Because I gotta assume this is the best.
Yeah, I think so. For price to feature ratio too.
Yeah. But it'd be interesting to see what else is out there. Because like something else might have like a cool feature that we're like, oh, they should add that to this one. Because I'm convinced we could make just an amazing stop motion app.
Oh, absolutely. Once I learn how to code, I'd be completely down to do that.
That would be legit. Put some nice lightsaber effects and stuff in there. Merchant Darkness asks you, what will this stop motion be about?
So this stop motion is just an animation test of all the different people, basically. So I'm doing a walking animation for the Eric Coker character. So I'm just testing out the way that the wings will be physicked in. I'm just doing a little walk sequence, which, always fun.
So all these tests you've been filming, you planning to make one video or multiple?
Yeah, they're all going to be one video. Just
Nice.
like a string of short animations.
And then someone in the chat says, yeah, Stop Motion Studio is definitely the best. Yeah, Stop Motion Studio, just amazing, all the features that it has. MAB says, there are so many sets that as a kid I regret taking apart. Yeah, I agree. Most of the sets I've taken apart, I'm like, I shouldn't have done that in hindsight. But live and learn.
Exactly.
I say as I continue to take sets apart.
Keyword learn. We're still learning not to take them apart.
Yep. Well, because like hindsight's nice because you're like, that set in hindsight is amazing. But at the time, you're like, this set's all over the place. And you got to go through the collection, try to find the bricks. It takes hours, and you're still missing pieces.
I just rebuy the set because I've usually used the pieces in like a custom.
Mm-hmm. Any set like it's like 100 over at this point, I like very consider before I take apart because I'm like, that's like especially the range where it's like, yeah, you're gonna regret it most likely, at least for me. So I'm like, is it worth taking it apart for like a couple pieces I'll use in a mock? Or should I just find those pieces elsewhere?
Okay, so I think I've done different rhythms for the wing the entire time, but let's watch this.
All right, hold on. Let me put you on screen. All right. Oh, you are. Oh, I like how they move when he walks.
Yeah, I was going.
It might be a little too slow though.
Yeah, I'm gonna speed the frames up to more like 10. So what are we seeing here? It's so jumpy. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, I think you need to add a couple photos, maybe.
It's because I'm watching it, not previewing, or I'm previewing it, not watching.
Oh.
The preview makes it slower. It is still jumpy.
Go frame by frame with your walk sequence.
Yeah. I'm probably missing a frame in the walk sequence. So here.
I had to reteach myself the walk sequence. So I like totally forgot how to do it.
So we have neutral.
Uh-huh.
We have forward step
Mhm.
with, I think the wings are opening up. They're going in slightly.
Okay.
Then we have forward step. Wings keep going in slightly, and opposite. Oh, in this case, the opposite.
Okay. I like to add one between those where he's positioned between the two studs, not standing on anything.
Oh, balancing?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
You just kind of balance it.
Okay. I'm gonna draw myself a chart of like a stick figure of where things need to be so that I can follow the chart.
Because you got to work with the wings too, so it's like two walk sequences in one.
Exactly. Yeah, if I can get the wings to move right, it'll look so much better. and like more natural, and it'll add to the characters compared if they're just sitting there. And that's the
It looks
last
so
thing
cool.
because it's
Yeah.
always the little details. So we have neutral. And then we have wings at what position should they be at?
Good question.
I'm thinking just mid.
Yeah, I wouldn't move them all the way back.
Mid. Okay, and then these arms are also neutral. And then we have first step of right foot forwards. And in that case, left arm goes back. Foreground or background arm goes forwards. And then what is more natural? Is it I'm thinking wings go out and then into the step they go in as he leads forwards.
Yep, that makes sense.
Okay, let me quick do a test test step. Camera switched back to the rear again for some reason. Okay.
While he's doing that, guys, 4 more Discord joins and we'll be dropping a set, or I will be dropping a set this stream.
Keep saying
Definitely
whoa.
considering that. I know. It'll be Wii next time. Or it'll be just Dragon. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
People talking about all the weird bat vehicles, the bat dune buggy, the bat jet ski, some amazing
Bat
builds.
kayak.
The bat kayak. Ah, that's one of those that's like I gotta get at some point. It's just too
I
fun.
do. So this
All right,
arm goes
that's
back
all I
to
had
the
prepped.
forward.
So I'll let Dragon finish out the. That's the
Okay, let me-
what's it called? The filming for this chilling screen.
Yeah. So we got forward step, and then we have mid step. Oh, how do you do this? Do you use clay when you're doing this?
A walk sequence? No.
Yeah.
Okay, so here. I'll help you out. I got a trick for it. Turn the onion skin off for a moment.
Yeah, one more.
Yeah, just because I'm only seeing through the screen. MAB, I mean, I will drop a set and we will watch it smash. Okay, so put him in the position he was in before. That one. Okay. So now you're gonna hold the minifigure. Oh, this is gonna be interesting because he has wings. Try to hold him by his torso. And then keeping his torso upright, just kind of bend it so the back leg, so like the torso moves, like, and then like bend the torso up a little. So the legs
I
stay in
see. I see what
yes,
you're talking
like
about.
that.
So
Yep.
I'm going to.
It takes a little bit of like just playing around with. It gets easier.
Okay, I'm good with cameraing that. So I think that was. So it was. Yeah. Oh no, it was step. It was wings open and then closed. So here, he needs to be a bit more.
Hey, congrats, MAB Studios. Hit 400 subs today. That is awesome.
Nice,
Big
nice.
milestone.
Okay. Okay, and then we stabilize with the wings back at neutral position.
Just heads up, Drag. I probably gotta go sooner than later. I probably got about another 10 minutes, I'd say.
Okay, I'll finish. I'm just going to finish up this second step.
Lit. Also, guys, we really appreciate Copper modding all of our streams in our Discord. Definitely, he does have an Instagram, so definitely check that out in the description. See more of his awesome stuff.
Yep. Copper's epic.
Copper is epic. Yeah, guys, for in the chat, by dropping a set, we mean we will actually like drop a Lego set and watch it fall and smash to the ground. And when I say we, I mean me. I keep defaulting to we for some reason.
Subconscious.
I'm slowly convincing the chat that Dragon is also going to drop a set.
Okay, and then here.
Okay. So that is looking more like all right, let's just quick preview it and then we'll probably end the stream. Because if I can get the walk sequence right, that'd be lit.
It didn't even have that before. Like on the old version of that, oh, that looks much better. You can only make one project at a time. Play that again?
Yeah. So this is the first one.
Yeah. Big difference.
Yeah, and I think honestly the wing movement needs to be a bit more dramatic for that, but
yep. But even with that wing movement, like it changes everything. It looks so much better.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're going to wrap up the stream there then. Thank you guys for joining us on your Saturday night, Saturday midday, or Sunday morning, or Sunday midday, depending on where you are. Thank you for Copper for moderating this server, and definitely check out our Discord. That's all I have to say, I think. See ya.
See ya.